Hey, everybody, welcome back to Still Learning Life Lessons and the Line. I'm your host, Amber, and this is where we talk about being a first responder, health and wellness, uh, life in general, and some BS to fill in the gaps. Anyways, today you are stuck with me. The next couple of weeks, though, you got to tune in because I have an interview set up with Joe Smaro and also one set up with Jesse Trevino. They're both from Solution Point Plus. I have been fans of them for a couple years now, and they're super knowledgeable, huge expertise in the area of first response, crisis intervention, that sort of thing. So I'm really super excited. I have both their books. I'm really excited for them to come on my podcast, and I feel super honored that they're like, "Yep, sure, we'll do it." Anyways, but I'm interviewing them separately, just because I think they both have different things to talk about. We can get knowledge from one and knowledge from another, and instead of like combining into the same thing. But anyways, I'm super excited about that. I did not do a podcast last week because let's just admit life happens sometimes. Okay. As you know, I am a 911 dispatcher. That's my full time job. And then my part time job that I do on my days off, I substitute teach at our local school. And I do it because I love it. A lot of people are like, why do you have to work so much? I don't have to. I choose to. I get to. I love substituting at the school because it's something totally different. It's a different atmosphere, different environment, different everything. It's kind of like I can flip my brain into a different mode. Um, and it's just so much fun. Um, and so I do it because I love it. And so, anyways, and I get to see my daughters too. So, anyways, but so I did that my full time. I took some days off, used some vacation time, took some shifts at the school to substitute teach. And then my body was just like, okay, you're done, 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 done. And the end of last week, I ended up getting sick. And you can still, I'm a little bit still nasally. You'll hear me probably sniffle once in a while. Hopefully, I don't have to blow my nose during this. That'd be weird. Anyways, I I was working full time, then working my part time, and then I got sick. Plus going to the gym because I have a competition in 2 weeks, 13 days to be exact. And then just being a mom, with my three girls. So my body was just like, okay, you're done. You're done. And as adults, I don't know why we do that, and you'll never hear me say I'm too busy because I don't feel like I'm any busier than anybody else out there. I just overfill my plate at times. And not all the time, but I overfill my plate at times. And that's when my body's like, okay, shut down mode. I'm going to make you sick, or I'm going to make you so tired that you can't get out of bed all day, or whatever. And that's what my body does. And last week I got sick. But over it, back at the gym, back working, everything. Um, just remember, days off are important. Using vacation time, taking some time off, doing nothing on a day off is not bad for you. That is probably one of the best things you can do because it gives your body a chance to reset. It gives your mind a chance to reset everything. And that's what makes you feel more refreshed when you have to go back to work or whatever your function in life is. And I just need to take my own advice, but I don't ever. I'm very good at dishing out advice. I'm very bad at taking my own advice. So anyway, so that's why I did not have a podcast last week because I was um uh my full time, my part time, and then I got sick. So like I said, sometimes life happens, but I'm back on the ball. I've got interviews scheduled. I'm super excited for that. Anyways, I want to tell you what I did this last Friday night, Friday, February 13th. I participated in the first time ever with A Night to Shine with the Tim Tebow Foundation. And A Night to Shine was started by the Tim Tebow Foundation, I want to say like 12, 13 years ago. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. I should have had that information right in front of me. A good podcaster would have done that. But, anyways, um, I've seen it in our local area. always seen pictures on Facebook and stuff, never actually participated, but I had the opportunity for my job. They wanted a few of us to go and represent. So I was like, sure. Got to get all dressed up for the night and everything. And I tell you what, you guys, if you don't know what a night to shine is, you need to look it up. You need to find one in your area and you need to participate. It is so, it fills your heart so much. Basically, what they do is they take those with special needs. I think it's like age 12 and above or 13 above, not quite sure. But those with special needs, disabilities, and we pretty much it's kind of like giving them a prom night. It's like giving them a night to shine. They get to walk a red carpet, and we line up on both sides of the red carpet and cheer them on like we are the paparazzi. They get a crown at the end of the red carpet, and we have food, and Chick-fil-A provided the food for this year. We have food. They have a DJ. It's dancing all night. It is the best. It is an opportunity to show each and every one of those people who have special needs, who have disabilities, um, that it doesn't matter. They are first class citizens, okay? They are made in God's image, all right? God created each single one of us in his image. He has a purpose for each and every single one of us, okay? John 3:16, God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son for us to die for us because we are all that special, not just for this person or this person or this person. Okay. He gave his one and only son for all of us because he loves us that much. All right. Every single one of us. And it's an opportunity to show them how special they are. And we all just danced the night away. It's great. It was absolutely amazing to see their smiles, to dance on the dance floor with them. All the hugs that we got afterwards, like they were coming up and hugging us, and I had one of them who looked right at me and said, "See you next year," and it was oh my gosh, you guys filled my heart so much. All right. And it was absolutely amazing. So, like I said, the Tim Tebow Foundation, A Night to Shine, happens every year. Um, Look it up, find one in your area and volunteer, be a part of it. It is great. Um, Probably one of the most amazing things I've ever done. And I will never forget it. And I'm super excited for next year. So, anyways, that's been my life in a nutshell. And I'll be back next week, okay, with a special guest. I'll keep it a surprise, but I'm super excited because, like I said, I've got Joe Samara lined up. I've got Jesse Trevino lined up. Oh, and my buddy Cody Yard from a couple weeks ago. I know you guys loved him. How can you not love Cody Yard? And he's been my buddy for years. Well, I don't know. Would we say 4 years? 3, 4? I don't know. Anyways, so he has said he would love to come back as well. I think he's going to be, we talk about first responders, we talk about health and wellness, life in general, and some BS to fill in the gaps. Well, I think he's going to be my BS to fill in the gaps. When I don't have another guest lined up, it's probably going to be Cody. Mhm. I think I just like nominated him for that position. He loved it, and I loved having him on. And so, anyways, you guys, I just want to tell you, take care. Have a great rest of your day, week, month, whatever. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.